All right. I'm not going to take much time other than to thank all of you. You've done a great job for us. We had a record year. We are fortunate to have someone that has been in this company for a long time. You all know him. 15 years. Started as a loan officer, worked his way up, operations, production. I've had the opportunity to work with John Gatzke here this last 5.5 years. Ned and I will both tell you that we are so fortunate to have him to take what we all need to upper management, bring to the table things that we need to be successful. And the day that he took over this job, we've all been successful. We've all had the best 5 years, I think, I've had. All of us together, and we should thank him very much. With that, Mr. Gatzke, I'd like to introduce our Chief Learning Officer, who has put us where we're at today and is going to keep taking us to places that we want to go. John Gatzke, come on.
My biggest fear last night was that when I left Rob's room that was on the 9th floor, I was on the 7th and Maria was on the 8th. And I had this horrible feeling I would be in my robe with no shoes and nothing else on, wearing something. And that I would be standing in that elevator and the doors would open on the 8th and Maria would be looking at me. That was my 15 seconds of very nervous time last night. You know, I feel like a guy who just came into like a town, you know, when a comedian says, hey, I love being here in Philly. But I love being in Northern California because it brings back great memories for me, Northern California, because I, as a regional manager in San Dimas, I had the opportunity, or actually I was told, that, gee, Northern California has some problems, fly up there and take care of it. And I have been, so I came up here 3 days a week, worked on some problems, and you guys all probably know the history of Northern California. My biggest problem when I first started was the regional manager had employed his band. He was a rock guy, and he had employed his band, so I couldn't find his loan officers, and sure enough, when he gave me his demo tape, the whole band was loan officers. He had a great little scheme going up here. You know, they did some things, kind of an odd little deal, but it was kind of nice. So that was my first one. Another great memory, if I can bring this up, Northern California. George, God bless you. Okay, I got to go there. I'm sorry, I got to go there.
You want me to bring it in?
Yeah, you know what? That's pretty much what happened. Well, we were designing the office. We were making some changes, and George had got a cubicle, and he said, you know what, John, I got something at home. I'd like to, can I make my thing here? Like, you know, can I bring a couple of things in? I go, yeah, I don't care. Next morning, I come walking in, there's a set of elk horns that it goes from here over to here. It spreads over like three different cubes, and there's a picture of George, I'll never forget, holding a dead elk. Holy smokes! I mean, there was stunned silence, but I loved it. I got to tell you, it's actually one of my favorite stories of all time. And then, you know, we had Bevis died, so when he died, I had to come up here and take care of everything. Didn't I saw you, or did he die after he left?
Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think it was after.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I had a little problem there. So I've been up here a lot, and it's a great area. You guys are hugely vital to Downey Savings. And we have a lot of great things that we are looking forward to in Northern California, expanding, bringing more wholesale business and bringing more retail business in. And what we've got, obviously, as we move into this portfolio market, which we are in, Northern California is very important to us. You okay? You are frightening me. I want to put you to sleep. You're frightening me. Sorry. I just thought it was getting boring. All right. With that said, this year you guys all know our goal for this year is 12.6. I've got great goals for the next few years. I am very pleased that in the last few months I have had a great opportunity to work with the new president, Marito Domingo, came from Washington Mutual, has done a great job over there, has brought, if you want to say, some great management to the company, to Downey Savings, has brought a higher level to Downey Savings. The things that we are going to do bring us to a different place, and that's kind of what we're looking for, trying to move us from a mid-size savings and loan and see where we can go. And that's the great thing about it. His management style is to empower people, which is a great way to do things, not to look over everybody's shoulders. We all have jobs. They're all very difficult. Let's go out there and do them right, and we'll stay off your tail. And that's kind of what we're looking for on that. With that said, Marito, if you'd like to come up, and Marito Domingo, the president and CEO.